Hello my friends, welcome back to the Contingency Contracts mod. Sorry there wasn't a video yesterday, we got hit by a winter storm and my internet froze. But today I have decided that we're going to go somewhere a little bit sunnier in order to make up for that. We are on the dig. Unfortunately, our good friend Jim Raynor is still trying to kill that fire bat on Cutthroat, which means that the Zerg have found their way to claim the Xel'Naga artifact. We are playing as the Heart of the Swarm faction with Kerrigan. No Primal Kerrigan, though, because of course she's not Primal in Wings of Liberty. And because of that, we have some issues. First of all, we don't have the ability to use a laser drill because we're Zerg. Of course we don't. That means we have to destroy the Protoss bases to win. And the Protoss bases are getting a little bit buffed because, of course, when the Zerg are here, they're taking this very seriously. First off, the Protoss are their Tal'Darim variants instead of their traditional Wings of Liberty units. We have to quickly get to the base and take it, otherwise we lose. We have to deal with the fact that the Death Fleet is going to be attacking us, and flyers hitting the back of our mineral line, and they're going to be dropping with DTs, and the drill is reduced in HP. It doesn't matter much, but if we do lose it, we still lose, which is a little bit weird, but that is how it is. And the enemy is going to be building everywhere, and they have bonus range. And of course, because I said we're going and playing somewhere hot, we got Climate Scorching Sun. So for 60 seconds, with a 90-second cooldown, during this climate, player units will take 2 damage or 1% of their max HP per damage while not moving, whichever is higher. Workers are unaffected. So we cannot sit around with lurkers and swarm hosts in order to defend, because they cannot move while fighting. Thus all burn to death during the scorching sun. So we got to figure something else out. Now, in order to fight off these Protoss, we have the Heart of the Swarm faction. I didn't get to pick my mutations, but I did get to pick the evolutions. I went with Raptor. You'll see during the mission. Orbital drops, so that I can drop hatcheries right... Oh, this is the wrong one. Where's the one that allows me to drop my... Oh no, I messed up. Deploy base, there we go. Wrong thing. Deploy base so we can drop hatcheries right into the fight. Tactical gear, Son Davistan. All biological units gain what is effectively super stim and take 50% chance to avoid damage while moving. We're taking kinetic feedback so we get more damage while moving. Seems very good with Lings and Banes. And then Sanity Shock. All player units release a shockwave on death, stunning units in a radius of 4 for 1 second, and causing them to take increased damage for 10 seconds. Can stack infinitely, as long as it's within those 10 seconds. Massive, heroic, and objectives are immune to the stun, so the scary stuff is immune, but it should make... And then exploding units like the Baneling, Scourge, and Spider-Mine triple the shockwave radius, stun duration, and debuff strength. Then we're bringing a lot of cash to the mission. So that should be a very strong way to deal with the chaff of the Protoss. And then we're going to have to deal with the scary stuff, obviously, and we have to deal with the bases, but also we don't have lurkers and swarm hosts to defend with. So I think there's going to be a whole lot of up and down here, and I'm very interested in seeing how it goes. It looks like the climate condition is not counting down yet. I assume that's just because of this segment. Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah, all right, let's keep moving, because we have 1 minute and 20 seconds to reach the Mobius before we die. Or maybe we just don't get the bonus objective. One of the two. But that's basically the same as dying because it's Protoss bonus objective, Let's go here. Take you down. The explosion is a very intense effect, isn't it? It's pretty crazy. All right, here we go. It's Nightmare, which means the enemy... There's the first Vanguard of the day. Well, here, use a little stim thing. Take all this down. And then we're going to start building up as fast as possible. Here we go. Of course, we want to work on an economy first, even though we start with a bunch of money. Takes money to make money. A little bit awkward. Yeah, it's working. taking this down. I do think banelings are very, very strong here with the setup that we have. I think this is going to be baneling paradise. However, there's a lot of air units that we have to be careful of first. Do we have to manually take these down? Because we don't have the drill? Yeah. Okay. I remember that.
Sir, I've managed to access what's left of the Mobius Expedition sensor net.
Let's get
I'll route it through your map.
something like this going on. I think we want spires for a little bit of Scourge, a little bit of Muta. And then I kind of want to just send these swarm hosts to die because they're taking up supply. Okay, here comes the Scorching Sun. Yeah, like you can see that if you burrow it, it's on fire and it is not going to live. It's going to take 240 damage.
Yeah.
Wait, how much damage does it do? It's going to take a lot of damage. It won't survive multiple, most definitely. I actually think that it would survive the first one because it'd take 120, huh?
Say again?
But we'd have to full heal every swarm host every time. Oh my goodness, the overlords take damage too. Oh, hey, wait. we can patrol them like we're the AI. In StarCraft 1, they always patrol in triangles. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the triangle patrol. We finally figured out why they do it. It's because of Scorching Sun. That's so stupid.
What is it?
All right, let's grab a couple extra hatcheries. And we're going to go Mutiling into Bane. I think that's the reasonable way to do this. Oh, there's a death wheat. A death wheat, Flav. No, not the death wheat. I'm gluten intolerant. Okay, we gotta get over here. This is intense. We don't have a whole lot of anti-air right here. We do have well-designed Kerrigan. Oh, we can't repair this, can we? Oh, well, now that I think about that, I am horrified. I am absolutely terrified. But wait a moment. That's really bad. We're going to have to be so careful about these airwaves. Just go explode. Okay, be prepared. Just keep moving. Get a bunch of overlords. We can... Oh, this dropped as a layer. That's cool.
Yeah, I hear you.
Just spawn some banelings and then keep moving. Keep moving. Thank you, banelings.
Pushing ahead.
You want to come right here and patrol. I like how this is accidentally made us into a, like, a Zerg AI base. I think that's really cool.
Right.
Oh, yeah, we got to be prepared. Oh, that's... Good thing our units explode when they die. Slowing that guy down a little bit.
Work to be done.
We got to get static defense up. There's just going to be stuff everywhere. This was not where we want to put the baneling nest, huh? There's going to be stuff hitting from behind. But we got the mutas out. We can do the same over here. Of course, we don't have the Overseer. That's illegal. Oh, we have the Overseer! Hey, this mod's great. Oh, Nightmare has Overseers, doesn't it? That's why. Because, of course it does. Because that's like one of the first things I wrote down.
Sir, those are Protoss Archons. If they get too close, our men won't stand a chance.
Uh-oh.
Sweeping.
Get him, Mutas.
The laser drill. The Protoss are hitting it hard.
Okay, Mutas did alright, but not, like, superb. We definitely need more. So the Mutas are stuck at 1-1. They don't have any more upgrades here. For some reason, we have 1-1 for Spire, but 2-2 for the other stuff. Which is a little bit awkward.
Yeah, I hear you.
Let's see, come this way. The hotkey for my stim is Control and D, and there's no way I'm letting the hotkey gremlin get the best of me today, so I'm not changing it. Because I know that'll ruin things, but that's a very awkward hotkey. Okay, we need to be able to deal with these bases soon. I was hoping that the bonus money would allow us to get going super fast. And I think it may. I just don't know when we are safe from the side. We are so slow at killing that. There we go. Love those tank upgrades. Super helpful.
Ready for action. Sweeping.
I think what we have to do is we're going to wait for the next climate condition to end.
Yeah, I hear you.
And then right after that, we're going to dive into this base over here and hopefully take the entire thing down. Huh?
Covering ground.
Oh, it must have been like some remnant of a baneling exploding. Look at this. Everyone's so controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Safety's off. Say again. Pushing ahead.
We're gonna patrol this way, and then you guys stim mute us. Oh, good. I really wanted this to happen at the same time. Actually, stim mute us. I always appreciate those Nightmare voice lines. Or not Nightmare, Challenge Gauntlet.
This is Karen.
Freaks are smashing up the laser. Do something.
I think we're fine over there. They're coming from behind. We have the defenses right here. Zerglings into Baneling mode.
Covering ground.
And that was a good clear. That was a really, really good clear. We did a lot right there, and we are soon going to be able to get you guys stim on up,
This is Kerrigan.
and then everybody else stim behind. Going at warp speed. You know, obviously this is the really easy base compared to the other one, but that
Say
was
again.
amazing. That was so much better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I hear you.
We don't have the momentum to do that to the other base, but like, can you believe how good that was? Oh my goodness, that was insane. Of course, we only have 15 minutes until the laser drill arrives for the Protoss because they get one on Challenge Gauntlet, so
I gotcha.
we got to get a move on. Smart you guys here. Keep a nice amount of movement going.
Safety's off.
Be prepared for this next group. That is a good old Vanguard, huh? So I got the Scourge, I got the Mutas.
Sweeping.
I think we just want Ling Bane now, like a lot of Ling Bane.
Right. Pushing ahead.
Mutas in the group. Scourge in the group.
Some guns around.
Yep.
Lose it.
That's why you get the Scourge.
Ready for action.
Because they got that Stunny explode.
Say again.
This episode is brought to you by Stunny.
Safety's off.
It
Sweeping.
it also steals, well, it really steals your opponent's hope more so than stealing your affiliate links. So it's better. Protoss are not a fan of it, though. Alright, we got about 50 seconds to get in here and make some magic happen. Send in the Banes first, and then everything goes. This is insane. I cannot keep track of what's happening here. We just have to hope that the enemies die faster than we die.
Right.
That was a pretty good push. We lost a lot of Muta durability during it. Actually, we just lost a lot of Muta during it. Almost all the Scourge are gone as well. It wasn't perfect, but it's definitely okay. I think we're going to get this Zelnog artifact. You can't attack this, can you? No, okay, you can't target invulnerable. You gotta check, right?
Right. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, we only have a little bit left. They are going to try to rebuild. But at this point, the enemy aggression is going to be kind of limited. So I think I think we just want to deal with the sun. We want to deal with whatever attack wave comes next. We're just going to send Stim Banelings in.
Pushing ahead. Sweeping.
Okay, more Banes. Oh, it gives us all of these. No, wait, no, that's the normal passive for the Raptorling. That's not, I thought we were getting all the mutations at first.
Heading out.
Oh! When the
Yeah.
the Zerglings hatch, do they count as a unit death
He's off.
for this explodey thing?
Say again.
That's very specific.
Action.
Interesting, though. Okay, we got Stim the Mutus.
Protect the laser drill.
Wow, we lost a lot there.
Right.
Whoa!
Ready for action.
That's actually horrifying.
Push
That
ahead.
was not a good fight. We gotta be careful of this Death Fleet.
What is it?
We're gonna charge in here. And hopefully just take out their ability to remake. Because, yeah, I think we gotta spend all of our gas on Scourge now in case... Oh, no. Well, no, this is good. We took down so much of it already. That's fine.
Sir, more air units inbound.
Don't worry about this. We're actually also almost out of money, too. This was way closer than it looked.
Just can't stand up to our fire.
We had almost no money left. That's crazy.
Sir.
But we did it.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. They're on fire during the cutscene. Oh, that's so funny.
These artifacts of yours seem real.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
What the?
All right, my friends. Today's episode looks pretty short right now. I thought the dig was going to take us a little bit longer. However, we have something very, very exciting in the arcade that I can showcase. Unfortunately, it's not a thing that I have the ability to commentate during, so I am... you know what, we can read this first. Vespene Efficiency Pack or Advanced Reactor Pack. We can start with one of these for free every time. Either Automated Refinery and Microfiltering or Command Center Reactor and Tech Reactor. And of course, we can switch as we feel. I kind of like Tech Reactor, just because it lets us build weird stuff. Usually Tech Reactors are bad, but they're actually pretty decent. In Nightmare, they got a buff. They build way faster. Because for some reason, they would cost the amount of a Tech Lab and Reactor and had the Reactor's build time, which was terrible. The worst of all worlds. Anyway, we are going to the Cantina, and I am going to set all this up in a different recording because I cannot do this while talking. I'll see you in a minute. All right, getting all of this together on my side took a lot longer than I thought it would, but basically, you may have heard before, probably from me, the Lost Vikings is, of course, a ripoff of Toho, which was very, very, very popular when StarCraft was in development, still is fairly popular. Now, Eclairtol, the creator of this mod, decided that they wanted to throw a stage of Toho into the Lost Vikings. So this gave me a little bit of I wasn't entirely sure how to showcase this in a way that you guys would understand. So what I've decided to do is I have the playthrough of the StarCraft one up right here. And then on the right-hand side, I have the Toho stage. This is Toho 11, Subterranean Animism, the final stage of it and the final boss from that game. And we're playing on hard difficulty. Reason being, there is a lunatic difficulty above that, and it's so laggy on StarCraft, it's unplayable. Toho is a very precise movement game. As you can see, there's a lot more bullets than normal, and it just was not playable on Lunatic for me because it was really, really chonky, and the fine controls just are not there. However, as you can see, first of all, we have a lot more width to be working with because of the StarCraft stage, but besides that, it is a fairly accurate recreation of what's going on. So this is the mid-boss arena. The way that you do this is you go left and right over and over. Now, due to the width and the clunkiness of the Viking, we don't really have the fine controls to do what you can see on the right-hand side. However, it does feel mechanically very similar, and I'm glad that there's a lot of leeway in this mod. If it was an exact one-to-one recreation, it would truly be unplayable. However, the vibes are really, really there, and I'm super, super impressed. This part's pretty hard. You can really easily get trapped here, but I find a nice little out on the right-hand side. And there's going to be 2 death spirits that they both do the same pattern here. It's not the hardest pattern in the world, but it's got some very small movements. Now, you can probably tell, if this was regular Lost Vikings, I'd be dying. However, I'm not here. Reason being is that you can see the shield on our Viking. That's actually significantly bigger than our hitbox. The hitbox, I don't know what it is in this, but it seems like it's about 4 or 5 pixels across, and that's fairly standard for Toho, as opposed to the huge Viking you have in Lost Vikings. So you can get through these tight things, but at the same time, you have to get through the tight things because there's no excuse. Alright, it's time for the boss. This is... The reason that it's this boss is in Toho, this is a Hell Raven. And in StarCraft, it's a Raven. That's the entire joke. The entire plot of the game is that a bird got the power of nuclear fusion, and it's everybody else's problem. So this first attack that you saw there was the one that was super, super laggy for me. This next attack is where it starts getting insane. The bombs are really big. What you have to do is wait for 2 pops. And then you start moving. The blasts are targeted at you and they scale radially. So you have to wait for 2 of them and then move in between and then try to dodge the blues as you move around. As you can see, the bullet density is significantly less on hard in the StarCraft version, and that is simply because, as I said, the Viking is not nearly as controllable. What you're also going to see is on the right-hand side, I'm going to have to pause a lot, simply because the fights take way longer on the StarCraft version. This one is so laggy. It's like negative FPS every time they start falling. But it's, yeah, I had to bomb right there. I got trapped in between. This does 3 sets of these lines and then a bunch of targeted spheres at you. And it's pretty easy to get trapped. It's quite difficult. And I didn't die, but I did have to use a bomb. So she's going to come back and... oh, no, there's one more. I don't... We're probably fine. Yeah, and as you can see on the right-hand side, we've been done for a really long time with this card. But for some reason, these just have way more HP. Or maybe it's just that I'm way worse. Alright, this one is where explosions fall down really aggressively from the sky. This is where the width that we have in the PC version, not PC version, in the StarCraft version, is really, really helpful. This one felt pretty darn easy compared to playing the actual game. Additionally, as you can see, the blue blobs are actually on top instead of underneath, which allows them to be significantly more dodgeable. Now, I bomb here just because my FPS drops to like 0. And I just said, nah. I mean, I'm just going to hit the bomb and then try to get inside of the needle's eye. The way you do that is you get inside the first one and then... well, it doesn't really matter. This is a cool card. I really like this. This is Blazing Star Planetary Revolution. And it kind of caught me off guard because it's actually significantly more up than it is in the original game. But it's pretty simple. You can tell exactly what's going on here. The small bullets kind of force you to dodge around, and then the big bullets force you to take like a big circle or oval pattern while you're dodging the small bullets. It's a really cool one. Visually, I like it a lot. There is a cheese for it in regular Toho, but I don't like doing it because it's kind of boring and it doesn't look as cool. Alright, this is one of those, same basic idea of the pattern evolving. I almost died right there. As you can see, our hitbox is really small. We are clipping the edges of those and barely not dying. Okay, there's going to be one more set, and then... oh, this is the one that took me forever, wasn't it? Yeah. So we're going to have to go through it again. I'm just taking it nice and safe and steady here. I don't want to die. I'm kind of embarrassed playing Toho Live simply because I've never done... Like, everyone knows what I'm like playing StarCraft, but I've never really shown any of this. This is, if you... Okay, this is the one that caught me off guard. I think this is a technical issue from the StarCraft side, but as you can see, Hell's Tokmak is top-bottom in the normal one, but it's left right here. And thank goodness, because I hate Hell's Tokmak. It's so hard to dodge the bullets that are usually coming from under you, in addition to the ones above. But left-right is so easy in comparison. This was a free win. So, super happy about that. You also have a lot more visibility. If you scroll back a little bit, you can just not see anything on the bottom right. And then, I got like stuck moving to the left for some reason right there. This is the final card. This is Subterranean Sun. So during this, all the red orbs fall in, and you get pulled in as well. And then these shots go out. This is an absurdly hard card. As you can tell, I already died. It's so freaking hard. It is the final one for a reason. It's one of the hardest in the series, in my opinion, top 10. And there we go. I had to bomb right there. I think I have to bomb one more time, too. It's just ridiculous. Being moved forward, and every time that the sun expands, you go faster towards it. Same speed as the red orbs. Yeah, I had to bomb again. It's so tough. But honestly, overall, I'm really happy with the clear. I think I did really well for hard, particularly in a much more laggy environment. This is super fun, though. I like doing it. I like being able to share things that I like. And this is one of those things that I play a lot, but I don't, like, showcase or anything a lot. Either way, that was Subterranean Animism. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed the dig today, too. I have to go render this all together now, so I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. How do I end this? Oh, this is a weird setup. We're good.